Revelation 18, 1 through 3. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. That the city Babylon in chapter 18 is the same as the whore or harlot in chapter 17 is shown by, number 1, the parallel between the two. At this point, you could also just pause and then look up those verses that are given there. Number 2, the identification of the harlot as the great city in verses 17 and 18. Number 3, the summary of Babylon's judgment in verses 19, 2 and 3. And number 4, the fact that the imagery in both chapters comes from Old Testament references to Tyre, Nineveh, and Babylon. The language of chapter 18 is highly figurative. The phrase, after these things, shows that chapter 18 is a further revelation concerning Babylon, the results of her destruction. In verse 2, her doom is announced. Babylon the Great is fallen. The reference to devils, demons, and every foul spirit shows the total destruction and utter desolation of the harlot system. All nations. The system had worldwide influence and control. For the wine and fornication. Rich, the merchants of the earth had become wealthy through the apostate, adulterous system centered at Rome.